Hello, my name's Robert Dean Steele, and we are praying and reading through the Psalms. Today, we're looking at Psalm 83, which is a psalm of Asaph. Here is Asaph and the nation of Israel looking at what's going on around them. And they have a simple prayer. It goes like this: O God, do not be silent, do not be quiet. O God, do not be still. He says, don't be silent. Don't be quiet and don't be still. See how your enemies, I should say, are astir, how the foes rear their heads. With cunning, they conspire against your people. They plot against the people that you cherish. So they're using cunning and they're using cleverness to try to overcome the people of God. Come and say, they say, let us destroy them as a nation, and the nation of Israel will be no more. That's what's happening right now. There were protests that were just recently where they said from the sea to from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Well, that means that there's no room for Israel. And then it goes, with one mind they plot together, they form an alliance against you. The tents of Edom, the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagrites, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek, Philistia, the people of Tyre, even Assyria has adjoined and lent their strength to descendants of Lot. So basically he's saying all these enemies around us have, formed an alliance, and their whole idea is to destroy Israel. Well, that's what's happening today. He says, do you think, or do to them as you did to Midian, and that you did to Sisera and Jabin, and at the river Kishon, who perished at Endor and became like refuge on the ground. May their nobles be like Oreb and Zeb, and all their princes like Zebah and Selmutha, who said, let us make possession of the pasture lands of God. Basically, Asaph is going through the history of how God used the people of God, both supernaturally and naturally, to destroy the enemies. Make them like a tumbleweed, O my God, like chaff before the wind, as fire consumes the forest or the flame sets the mountain ablaze. He says, God, you got to bring that power. You got to show that today, to pursue them with your tempest, to terrify them with your storm. Cover their faces with shame as men seek and your name, O God. He says, Lord, we're seeking your face. We need divine intervention right now. And then they say, may they be ever ashamed and dismayed. May they perish in disgrace. He's saying basically, God, let them have their wickedness come upon them. Let them know that you, whose name is the Lord, that you alone are the most high over all the earth. Kind of the same thing that probably Hezekiah prayed when he was surrounded by the forces of Sennacherib. And God sent his angel, and 185,000 Assyrian soldiers were perished. That's what Asaph and the people of Israel are looking for at this time. My name is Robert Dean Steele. We've been praying through the Psalms. This is Psalm 83.